All right. Welcome to the What is the New Black podcast. Um, Today we have our on the show before. They are Sierra and Devon, the Hawaii chat, basically. Um,
You.
say what's up if you guys want.
Hello. How's it going?
All right. So last time we did this, we were in Hawaii. Now we're stuck in our homes.
Yes,
So,
it's quite the difference.
The
Right.
Not
fucking
enjoying
COVID virus.
Right. So what we're gonna do is kind of start off where we left off, and we're gonna start with this first little segment type of thing. Is things you can't say, but you just did. So go ahead, Devin. This is your this is your piece.
This is kind of your due.
Oh shit, you're kind of putting me on the spot here.
Yeah.
Or you got most of the out for breakfast.
All right.
I'm going to start off by saying both of you as individuals were, kicked off this whole coronavirus thing as avid, careless deniers, if you will. So I'd like
I don't
for both
deny
of you.
it. I just deny the overreaction to it.
There you go.
Okay, right.
There you
Right.
go.
Both of you tend to keep a calmer, attitude about things in general. So it was no surprise to
yes,
me
I
when
know,
this
like,
pissed.
a handful of children have died, yes. The elderly are going to die. Most likely they have it. Some have survived. There was a guy from, like, Nam that survived the virus. It just affects people differently. The same way
Totally.
like swine flu and the
So what were
bird
you
flu.
gonna say?
Right.
See.
And it's not necessarily a bad thing. I think the majority of the population should be calm, so it's good that you guys are like that. But how have you changed since maybe 2 weeks ago in terms of your outlook on this whole thing? Do you still think it'll blow over
Same.
pretty
Did
quickly?
you see what I put on my story today? I said
For those of us that didn't, let's hear it.
it's it's still ain't shit. It's the same thing as it was before. There's nothing.
Really?
There's no look, dude. The more stuff they say is to scare. Like the reason they keep saying more stuff is because we're not caring, and the reason we're
Right.
not caring is because we know. Like we
Right.
know we're not saying it's a hoax, but we're not saying it's as bad as they made it seem.
Mm-hmm.
If this is really that bad, dude, we should be on lockdown every year because there's so much stuff that could kill us.
I mean, look what's happening in Sweden. Like, they're practically just letting people just hoard up together in bars and party just for, like, a social experiment.
What?
And okay, think about this. Like, I think my problem is that the flu kills people like this every year, but since it's the coronavirus, the name, the whole
Right.
everything that comes with it, the
Right.
government the sports shutdowns, the government coming into effect, that makes it worse than it is. But really, people die from the flu every day. That's why I haven't reacted.
More people have died from, like, table salt, being drunk, and just doing a number of things. And just
This
Okay.
is not in their control, though. That's the
yeah,
difference.
but I'm saying, well, you can control alcohol. You can die from
No,
smoking.
you can't control a virus, though.
No, I'm saying, like, more people have died from that than
some
the
of
virus.
us can control alcohol.
All right. Well,
Well,
speaking
good
of
majority can.
dying, we could segue into the next question that I had. What are you guys' biggest fear?
With this whole thing?
In general, but
In general?
but if you want to, if we want to add the
Okay, we'll
coronavirus,
go in general.
yeah,
We'll go in general. Okay, in general, definitely the ocean. It always has been. It always will be.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I remember that in Hawaii.
Oh yeah, you couldn't swim in the ocean. Who goes to Hawaii and doesn't get in the water, dude?
Hey, to be fair, we did get her at least ankle deep in the water. So it was progress.
No. I went in. My hair was wet. That happened.
Was it?
I
forgot.
Yeah, because that's what the ocean is.
It wasn't even intentional, though. Okay. When you go to the beach in Hawaii, and now I'm talking to said audience, there's signs that say "Don't turn your back on the waves," and we were making fun of them. I turned my back on the waves. The wave like threw me under.
Oh yeah, the water burns so much.
Oh
And then
yeah.
once you get thrown under, you're like you're in pain.
Oh,
Dude.
it's done. It's done
Yeah.
for. So I didn't
Wow.
intentionally put myself that far, but it
Mhm.
was an
So the
experience.
ocean, what, the sharks or just the not knowing of what's down there?
No, I just panic. It's not even like it's not anything that's rational. It's just an irrational fear. I'll just start panicking
Hmm.
in every which way. Like as a kid, I
Were
never
you
really
not
thought anything.
baptized?
I was not baptized. You're like you're like
Maybe
deeply
she did get
offended.
baptized, and that's why she's afraid. They held her down too long.
Devin, what are your fears?
Just like
No alcohol?
people that are just like too nice to me that I've never met before in my life.
That's your fear?
Like unconventional kindness to me, especially like just like, what do you want from me? Like, you want something from me.
Is
Have you
it
been
fear of
taken
okay,
advantage of?
right. I think it's fear of being betrayed or taken advantage of.
I guess that's the way to put it.
You don't like people being nice to you because out of like
No, I have to
obligation to
know
make you
you
do something.
first before you start being nice to me.
So yeah, people are gonna think you're weird, dude. The
No,
more
because
teddy
like,
bears you pull out, dude, they're gonna think you're weird, dude.
no, I'm saying like, imagine if someone you don't know just comes up to you one day and it's also like, yeah, man, oh, just hop in my car. I'll give you a ride back to your place. Like, that seems sketchy as fuck to me.
That's your biggest fear, being
No, just like
kidnapped.
talking about like just random shit where like people just like go a little like too far. Other
Yeah,
than just
yeah.
like, oh, I got you a coffee because you worked late last night, versus like, oh, I got you like this $20 meal that was like across
Oh
town.
my gosh.
So like I figure like something's like
Wow.
that's my irrational fear.
All right, that's a good one. That's a
It's
good
like
fear.
I need something bad to happen before I can like chill. That's just the way I am. Because
Are
like
you
I'm
superstitious?
pessimistic. No, I'm just pessimistic.
Okay.
I always expect something fucked up to happen. Wait,
So
can I swear on
your
this?
fear is like things going your way almost.
Before I
Because then you
ever have to
know,
ask, can I swear on this podcast?
Devin, you've done it before.
Well, it's been a long time since Hawaii, and I've had a lot of beer.
Oh Lord. Yeah,
Devin,
man.
you
Nobody
can't-
cares.
Devin, you can't say that.
Well, I just did.
Good, you remember
There
it. He's getting R-rated. All right, that is hilarious.
All right, what's your irrational fear, Marcus?
I didn't really think about it.
Stumped.
Yeah, irrational.
Like
Being isolated, maybe?
Mm,
Like,
he's
Even-
just like taking this opportunity to
dying
roast you.
alone. I know he's like being
I'm
single.
saying a
being
lot
a
of
bum.
people being alone are going wild, not being able to
I'm
tell
not.
people they're at Starbucks or
I'm
some
not.
shit.
I'm not like the type of person who's afraid of my own mind. Like those people like scared of what they will do. I'm not like that. But I would say dying alone would be kind of scary. But isn't that for everyone? Kind of.
You can die a number of ways. But
No,
yeah,
dying alone, like with nobody in your life, just dying. Yeah, like that kind
Okay.
of stuff.
I have a question, and this is serious. I've never known what people meant when they say that, and it's too late into adulthood to ask. But
That's funny.
listen, because here's the
I'm gonna
thing.
save that. Questions that is too late to ask. Okay,
Yeah.
so keep going.
write that down.
Well, because does it mean dying alone as in you're afraid of when you pass, there's no one physically that you can talk to and comfort you? Or in general, you never really had anyone close in your life and you kind of die
I
alone?
see it as, yeah, like the second one. Not literally dying alone, but dying with nobody close to you or nobody who understands you the way you understand yourself.
So you're saying like
As
you'd
a
want
kid, I
that
always thought
hospital
it was the
scene,
first one.
right?
Dying
Like,
alone, you could die alone with a family. You just end up being alone. So
Right.
I think,
No,
fear would not be not having a family.
Wait, so would you want like to be like in the like that hospital bed and your family's around you, or
No,
like your loved ones?
I could die alone like that, like if they couldn't make it, but like I don't want to die not having people to care about or somebody who cares about me.
So you at least want to have people like your acquaintances and friends at least know you,
Yeah, exactly.
then die.
Like have
I get
yeah.
that.
Okay.
Because a lot of people phrase that differently. Like they want that hospital bit or that Netflix special.
No, I don't care about that. I'm not gonna die in the hospital, dude.
Yeah, you
I don't
can't
want to
really
be
plan how
euthanized.
you're going to die for most people.
No, dude, I'm gonna
Just
die.
happens.
I'm gonna go out like a boss. All right, we're gonna segue into speaking of like dying alone relationships with people. We're gonna segue into one celebrity date that would. No, I'm sorry. Backtrack. We're gonna skip all that. We're gonna go to best and worst pickup line. So go ahead and tell me your best and worst pickup line.
That I received or that I could
No,
think
no,
of?
that you can think of that you would
Shit.
use. Don't think about it too much. Just say anything. Just go for it. What have you
All right.
used, or what would you use?
What I wouldn't use was 2015. Bryant Nelson approached me as I was in line to buy a pastry from those high school
A
like
pastry.
carts.
A
And
pastry
as I
is
was
funny.
exchanging my quarters for said pastry, he said, "Okay, you know the line where are you an angel? Because you,
Yeah.
what is it?
You
Are
fell
you
out-
an
fell
angel?
out-
You fell from heaven.
Mhm.
Yeah. Okay. Well, he didn't say that. He just kind of used those words, and I don't know what the sentence was, but I gave him this weird look, like I was trying to understand what he was saying. And then I said, that was like my peak bitchiness. I think I said something
Oh
like,
yeah.
all right. And then I just stepped aside and kept walking.
Like, all right, I'll have the croissant.
Yeah. It was so awkward. So that's the
Mhm.
worst one.
Your best,
Best
something
one.
you would use.
Something that I would use.
It doesn't have to be a corny pickup line. Something to let somebody know, like, you want to
Oh,
talk.
I don't know. Devon, take this over. I gotta think about this.
Well, I need one from each of you guys. It's part of what I'm doing
One
here.
good, one bad.
No, just go ahead and tell me a good pickup line. We heard the bad one.
Like one I'd actually use, or like just a good one in
That you
general.
would use, man. Something solid. You'd go to it.
You know what? What I always thought actually would work, and I've seen work on my girlfriends, is when people say like, "Oh, I bet you get this all the time," but something like that, leading with like
Okay.
being really like.
Can I get your number?
So we're gonna say
Classic.
we're gonna say that's your pickup line. I bet you get you're beautiful all the time. I was just wondering, that kind of
Right.
pickup line.
Yeah,
That's
that
yours.
bullshit.
All right, Devin,
Yes.
what's your pickup line?
I'd probably just go with the classics, like, "Hey, can I get your number?"
Devin, that's not
a pickup
that's
line.
not a pickup line. That's a question, bro.
Yeah, but I'm saying like it works. Just like, "Hey, can I get your
no,
digit?"
because
Snapchat.
the reason it's a pickup line is because
To avoid saying that.
and obviously
Okay.
you're saying that any pickup line, you're obviously saying that. The point is
Right.
to make them give you the number because they could just say no, but a pickup line would be like, oh well,
Right.
right.
It's like Brian's Russian thing. That's a whole pickup
Oh yeah,
scenario.
just start
Yeah.
speaking Russian. That clearly will get the ladies.
Hey, it's it's worked pretty
I mean, he's not a virgin, so
that we know of.
good.
all right, Devin.
I don't know, it's like I can't think of like any cheesy line that would actually work.
Just think of
Well,
it.
think of one that wouldn't work.
Just say
Think of a
anything,
bad
dude.
one.
I don't know. I'd probably just go up to like a really nerdy chick and just say like, "Oh my god, you're beautiful," or something stupid like that. It's like quote some anime shit. I don't know. Fucking
Okay, quoting anime.
I was like,
Parentheses.
"Hey,"
Oh my god, you're beautiful. Is that what
Is
you
that
want to
under
do?
the
just like,
bad?
"Hey, I noticed you. You want to be
Is
my
that the bad
senpai?
one?
I'll be your
Okay.
waifu.
Wait, okay, save that. I noticed you. Do you want to be my what?
Do you want to be my waifu?
Waifu?
I'll be
Okay.
your senpai.
I'll be your senpai. Do you want to be okay?
Yeah.
That is your
Please
that is
notice
your
me.
pickup
Sorry.
line. That is your pickup line. Sierra, do you have your pickup line?
No, I just asked him like, "Hey, can I get your Snapchat?"
No, Devin, we're using the senpai, okay?
Sure.
No questions. All
Oh
right.
my god,
nothing
are you
left to
actually
lose.
sending these? You're sending these.
No.
Good.
All right. So
I'll give you 20
Next-
bucks if you say that to
next,
someone.
I have another
Devin,
question.
I think he's sending these.
No, I have another question. Okay. If you had one celebrity date to use that line on, what celebrity would it be?
I haven't like celebrity crushed over anyone in a while. I don't even know I can't even think of
No,
who I
it's
used
not
to like.
necessarily a crush, but who would that line be most successful on? That's the question.
This is so odd. Okay.
So you picked a really generic pickup line.
Damn it.
Just think of somebody who probably gets "you're beautiful" a lot.
Does it have to be a man?
It could be
Well,
anyone.
it could be it's a pickup line.
Um, does Devon count?
No, celebrity. I mean, he's famous amongst his anime friends, but Lord.
Well, I used to be infamous at the Cove before they let me go.
Oh
Bastards.
wait, I have one.
Okay.
Michael Obama. She's known as Michelle Obama to the
Mi-
people to the people that don't know that conspiracy that Michelle Obama is a man.
It's a man. So that's who you're going for?
Yes.
So you're gonna say Michelle or Michael, you probably get this all the time, but you're beautiful. I was wondering if you want to go on a date.
Yes.
They
All right.
count if they already have someone.
All right, Devin, what's your pick? Who's your celebrity that you're doing this pickup line towards?
I'd probably throw out Jessica Negri, but she already has a man.
Devin, it doesn't matter, dude.
But
Women
Jessica
aren't loyal.
Negri,
Okay. Sierra, I don't know who that is.
she's a really popular cosplayer.
Okay, so the whole point
She
of
got
this,
a documentary dedicated to her.
dude, nobody knows about any of that.
Dude, if you watch
Thank
Rooster
you.
Teeth, a
Thank
lot
you
of people
for
know her.
Thank you for informing the public.
They already know.
Okay, so
You just don't know.
now me and Devin have to decide if Sierra's pickup line is gonna work on that celebrity.
What was your pickup line?
Go ahead and say
Sierra?
it.
You probably get this all the time, but but I think that you have some beautiful. Oh, that's a terrible noise. Did you guys hear that?
Yeah.
Sorry, but you have some lovely toned arms, and
Oh, no.
I would like to take you on a date sometime,
Michael.
Michael.
All right, Devin. Do you think that is gonna work on Michael or Michelle Obama?
No.
No, I don't think so either. Sierra, you failed. All right.
Forgetting the arms part, that'd be a maybe, but like the arms is like, what the hell?
Yeah, that's what threw it off. You were there. You were this close. You almost bagged her, dog.
Like I would have been on board, just minus the arms part. I'd support it.
All right. Okay. Now, Devin, go ahead and say your pickup line to whoever that you're talking about.
It was, hey, I noticed you. Would you be my waifu? I'll be your senpai. Can we please hold hands? I'll notice you forever.
Simp. All right.
I like that it led with "I noticed you" because that's like an inside joke within that whole thing.
Yeah.
That's
Okay.
not bad.
So, do you think this is gonna work, Sierra? And remember the person that he's saying it to. She's already like cosplaying and stuff.
Yeah, she probably gets that line a lot.
Oh,
Which you should have led with. Hey, you probably get this a lot.
right. Maybe
Shit,
we should
you're
have.
right.
Maybe we should have switched them, and you should have
Yeah.
said that. To, well, I guess.
I should be telling Michelle Obama.
Right.
Hey, Michelle Obama does have some strong arms.
Oh
my
man.
gosh.
Okay,
Dude, do you
so
guys not know people think that she's a man?
I guess
thought- Wait, was it a man or a lizard?
No, well, kind of both.
a
But
man or a
because
lizard.
they have pictures of her with her dresses, and there's like, like you can see it.
Bulge.
No way.
Yeah.
No
And then-
Photoshop.
And then
No photos?
like there's like, oh my gosh, it's such a fun conspiracy. I don't really believe it, but it's
Maybe Obama was just more progressive.
Well, they
than we
have
thought.
kids, so I can't. He's more progressive than we thought. All right,
First
so
transgender lady or husband.
all right, cool. We got through that. Surprisingly, I didn't know how that was gonna go. It was the first time doing something like that.
Oh, good God.
You guys did well. So the next question I have is, what is the ideal / perfect quarantine for you? It could be anything, any place. You get maximum of 2 people. Ideal perfect quarantine.
Maximum of 2 people.
Yeah, because 4 would just be too many. It's just too much.
All right.
You need an odd
Devin.
number.
Devin can kick this off.
So if I had a quarantine, is there a limit to like space?
No, bro. It has
So
to
we
be
can
in a
like
house.
make like the perfect vault center, like in Fallout. Just build your own vault as big as you want it.
Mm-hmm.
I'd probably just make like a really bitchin' man cave for myself, like a VR setup,
Mm-hmm.
like a nice kitchen, all like the essentials,
Mm-hmm.
hot shower, like some steam room, hot tub, whatever.
Hot shower? I thought you would
Yeah.
go cold, bro.
It depends on the mood, but I just like play all my Steam games, try to 100% them. Um, honestly, I'd probably just invite you guys because you're probably a lot more chill than a lot of people right now. Because there's
Yeah.
I mean-
Sierra would have to like learn that everything is chill down here and nothing's infected before she can
Yeah,
like
because she'd
hang
be
out with
freaking
us.
out.
Like we'll go through like one of those
Not
little
freaking
germ
out.
killing machines where you just like walk through and it
She would turn
scans
in.
you.
She would turn into
It'll kill
Consuelo
all
from
the
Family
germs.
Guy. No,
No.
no, no.
I mean,
Oh
if
my
this
god.
was like
John just
a
showed me a
zombie
compilation
outbreak
of
thing,
a
Sierra
video.
would probably be the first one to shoot someone that was trying to hide their infection.
This is true. Being what is in my room right now, I could.
You got.
So,
Hey, you got lit.
Hey,
You
listen.
got lit. Hey, you didn't tell me about that. Hey, that's dope. I'm about to come by check it out.
no,
Let's not talk
she'll
about
shoot
that
you.
though. Let's not talk about that.
She'll shoot you if you
All
try to
right,
come inside the room.
Sierra, you're.
You have to social distance.
What's your dream? What's your dream spot?
Hmm. Well, I'm thinking more private island type of deal. I'm not into the
Okay.
whole vault thing, like
Mhm.
staying inside a
Wait,
boat.
does it have to
No
be a
fresh
vault?
air. Devin, it
I
does
thought it was
not have
supposed to be
to
a
be.
quarantine thing. I thought it had to be a vault.
Bruh, quarantine. Any house doesn't have. Like, come on, dude. You could be on an island.
Well, that shit can spread by air. I don't know.
Okay, Sierra, go ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah, I don't know, just like an island that within all like a pre-existing community, like Catalina or something. Have you guys been to Catalina? Like Catalina?
No, but I know the
I mean,
deal.
does that
Yeah.
count
A what?
against the people limit if there's like already a community there? Or will it just be like a ghost town?
No,
and just the
Alright.
three
yeah,
of
we're
them?
wiping it out, bro. We're wiping it out, and only 3 people can stay, including Sierra.
Oh shoot, you're right.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what? Yeah, keep that. All right, wipe everything out,
Mm-hmm.
and then you guys would be my B tier. You guys would not be
Yeah, I
my
don't.
quarantine A tier.
Aw.
You guys want to be my age? It's kind of like if we can do this, we don't need it. We don't need to have that.
Yeah. Yeah, I need someone who has fired a weapon
Oh yeah.
more
Well,
than once.
I'm willing
there's
to
only
learn.
3 people. If you're firing weapons,
We run out
then
of
it's gonna be
food.
2. Then it's gonna be 2 people.
What are you gonna be
And
shooting
then it's
at?
gonna be 1.
All right. So then, someone who's good with guns, and then a really very obese person who would have a lot of meat on them if it came to that.
You didn't call me.
Desi, I'm doing something.
You're not obese.
I got some meat on me.
No, not nearly enough. I'm talking like those what are
An
the
absolute
TLC
union?
shows? Like one of those people from the TLC, like
Oh
My
yeah.
600-Pound Life or something like that.
How are they even alive?
I know. All right, that's what I have to
That's
say. What
your-
about you, Mark?
For me, I think I would be. Jeez, I would just want a nice house. Let's say a $700,000 house, maybe a $1 million estate.
An estate.
I just need a pool in the backyard because you can go outside now. It's not like you can't go outside.
Right,
It's just in your own
Yeah.
area.
Right.
Pool in backyard, basketball court, bunch of cool food and stuff. Food restaurant. Nothing crazy because you guys are doing all this wild stuff. You're gonna get island fever, and Devon's gonna suffocate. You guys
Nah.
you guys kind of
I have
want.
an air system.
I've seen
he's
I've
just-
seen
I live in
your
the virtual-
AC. I've seen the
Oh
AC
my
in your
God.
room, bro. It's trashed. Like,
Yeah, I got a new one. This shit's legit. I trashed
But that
the
means
last
he can
one.
live off of like a very low supply of oxygen.
All I
Right.
need is my like game station and the internet connection. As long as I can play my Steam games, I'm good.
all
You're
right.
to die first. Okay, wait,
Okay.
quick tangent. I've been
Mhm.
watching Doomsday Preppers, and one of the people.
Oh, you're really into this, huh?
No, okay, no, it's just that's the.
Did you
There's
watch
a
it
really,
before
really
the
fun
outbreak?
show. No,
No.
Listen, okay. Someone
go.
on the show is in Temecula. They live in the wineries. And so we were driving around just now and we're like, oh my God, let's try to find that guy. And we rolled up to his house and it was really funny. But he's in the
Things you
wineries
do
and
in
he has a bunch of,
Temecula.
huh?
Things you do in Temecula.
I know. And his
What else
backyard
is
has a bunch of
there?
like solar panels and like groves of like different types of trees and whatnot. But
Mhm.
yeah, there's people like you wouldn't expect that one of the biggest preppers in the nation lives in Temecula. Like you just never
Yeah.
know who's around you.
Nice.
Now I
It's
know who
crazy.
to raid.
All
No,
right.
exactly. That's
So,
why I checked it out. I want to know who
so
to steal from.
all right. Speaking of raids, if you could, I'm just gonna do that. Like, imagine a moderator just says, "Speaking of anything,"
Yeah.
Right.
has nothing to do with
And
raids.
then, yeah,
Just do it. Don't
So,
question it. Just
speaking
do
of
it,
raids,
bro.
I like
if you
that.
if you could be on one childhood TV show, what would it be?
Zoe 101.
Zoe 101? Okay,
Those
I like that.
dorms looked lit. They had college like Oceanside.
Why do I feel like Zoe 101 had AIDS like just roaming around there? You know?
I wouldn't say
Everyone was
AIDS. I'd say more like the clap or something.
Clap?
Getting
Can you
herpes.
what's the clap? I've never heard of that.
This is a
We don't have
chlamydia.
enough time to explain.
Oh, chlamydia? Okay, I've never heard it be called the clap.
I don't know, but like Zoe
that.
was fine. She was like my first crush. Watching
Yeah.
like was it Disney or Nickelodeon? I forget.
Nickelodeon, I'm pretty sure. Because it was Dan
Yeah.
Snyder and he's a
yeah,
creep.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, I can't remember like a lot of feed stuff on Zoe, but iCarly
Oh, there
for
was.
sure.
Mm-hmm.
Was there? I
Yeah,
might Google
definitely.
this later. Because I
We
know like
already knew that, Devin.
well, Dan getting the Van Schneider is known for his foot fetish stuff and throwing it at people.
All right. So Devin, what is your TV show that you would be on?
Shit.
Get in the van tonight.
I mean, because I was gonna say Zoe 101 if she took it.
No way. You're lying, dude.
No, because I felt like that was that one like dude that had
He's
the
like-
huge crush on Zoe, and he like stole her phone because he sent a text saying
He's
"I
like-
love you."
I was gonna do Zoe 101, but you stole Devin,
No.
all the anime you watch, and you chose Zoe 101.
Well,
Come
well,
on.
I'm assuming this is a real life thing. I can't live in a cartoon.
Yes, you can. I said any show, bro.
Well, you said like a real life show.
I said childhood TV show.
Childhood shows are usually real. Like
Cartoon
iCarly.
Cartoon Network, bro. It's all
They-
cartoons.
Oh, that shit.
So what show?
Fuck.
Is it Zoe 101? I mean, you guys can
Like, if I
co-star.
can choose an anime, I'd like live in one that Ezekiel and just like become like I don't know, like overlord or some shit of a medieval town in Lord of the Rings. Just fuck with people.
Oh
All right.
man. Wow, that's
And what
I'll
would
be like the
yours?
overlord, but more neat.
I think mine. Can I go like 90s?
There's no limit.
Yes.
I think I'd be at 2 shows. I'd be on Friends, so I could be the only black guy who's consistently on the show.
Groundbreaking.
Yeah, and I'm gonna try to get with Rachel, Monica, and Phoebe all within the season,
Didn't
Can I
Joey do
confess
that?
something?
something like that. But I'm gonna actually like they actually
As
gonna
a-
love me.
Behind the
That's-
scenes too.
And yeah, and Phoebe's
Yes.
gonna be like something about Marcus, that kind of that like when they have those little skits and stuff.
Yeah.
I never understood Friends like growing up. Like I saw that
Yeah.
show with the laugh track and everything.
It's just good. It's just good to have on the show. And then
Wait. Are you guys seeing this?
You got
It says
unlimited
Phoebe
minutes.
chooses-
they just gave us unlimited minutes. It's so lit.
Stay inside
the
and
hell?
don't talk in real life.
That's pretty dope.
That's cool.
Okay, because I was actually concerned.
Okay.
All right, and then the other show I would be on is That 70s Show. Once again, probably the only black guy on that show.
Well, to be fair, they did have the Indian guy, but
Right.
it was
And
kind of sad.
I would add the dynamic because it's the 70s, so I could come in like, guys, almost got shot at or something. You know?
It's like,
Yeah, I
yeah,
like the learning moments.
Yes.
yeah, it's
and,
like you almost joined the Black Panthers or something.
and once again, I would try to get with Jackie, Donna, Um, Eric's sister and Eric's mom, all of them. Oh, and
think
Mrs. Foreman and Mrs. Donna's mom.
Donna's mom.
What's her name?
Eric's
Is it
sister
Kitty?
was a bitch.
No, Kitty's. That's Eric's
Oh,
mom.
duh.
Mitch.
Midge. Oh
Mitch.
my gosh.
All right, what were
I
you
feel like
saying?
I said Eric's sister
Eric's
was a bitch.
sister.
Yeah, that's the whole
Yeah,
point.
but she's probably the best looking.
No,
Who
whoa.
cares? She's a
Are we
bitch.
ranking that 70s show, like women in that 70s show? Because is that what we're doing?
I can't vote on this because I don't even remember half the crew.
All
I
right.
just remember hating the sister.
Okay, well,
All right.
this is gonna be hard. Kitty, number one.
Easy.
No,
That's the mom,
easy.
right?
I mean,
Yeah.
Well, hey, she knows how to cook.
she's S tier.
She's an S tier cook.
All right, we'll go Midge. I think Midge is number one,
Wow.
just for the maturity.
Wow.
Okay,
All right.
fine. If not Miss Jackie, Jackie's number one. Come
I
on.
mean, but that kind of goes without saying. Can she even be in the game? She's like one of the biggest
Fine. Yeah,
people in the
no.
world.
But you can't really. Okay, I guess not, huh?
Okay,
No,
just
let's do
my,
it. She's one.
fine. My only question here is Eric's sister or Donna.
Eric's sister.
All right, that's all I want.
Donna, you know how them jokes that they be like, yeah, she's huge. She actually is freaking huge.
Was Donna the redhead?
Yeah. Although when she went blonde, it wasn't that bad.
I mean, I'd probably take Kitty over Eric's sister. That's just me.
you just like kitties, Devin.
Nah, she's not that kind of kitty.
You like
All right,
Kitty Wolf.
New topic.
That's all
Devin
I had.
doesn't know that 70s show.
That's all I had. What's
All right.
Sierra? What did you want to bring to this?
What I've been wanting to say is I'm just trying to stall until I think of something.
You should say, speaking of that 70s show.
Speaking of that 70s show, have you guys watched Tiger King?
Oh my lord!
Yes, I
Yes.
finished it 2 days ago.
God. So,
I mean,
who's worse?
it's a what?
There's
Okay,
no one to
here-
root for. They're all terrible people.
I know.
Yeah.
That's what's kind of awesome. The
If you
only
had to
person
root for one.
the only person is Joe Exotic's campaign manager who had to watch the guy kill himself.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
Oh,
That was
Walmart.
crazy.
The Walmart bitch.
Bro, he was kind of a pansy.
He got that crazy guy like who killed himself. Would shove a gun in his
Travis?
face. Yes, Travis would shoot a gun.
Wait. Did
He would
everyone
shove
finish?
a gun in his face multiple
Yeah, we
times, and he
finished it.
stayed.
Okay, good.
Mhm.
Like,
Yeah.
if someone pointed a gun in my face, I'm out.
Right.
Yeah.
Like that guy is like a bottom bitch. To
You
stay.
could tell.
Honestly,
There's a lot of those, though.
If he
Come on.
complained about getting almost shot at, why would you stay in that environment?
He's making
well,
money,
Devin,
bro.
of the entire show, which part shocked you the most? There's tons of different twists and turns, but which
I know
part was the
part.
most shocking?
I don't know. It's like the fact that dude stayed. That guy seemed just like a bottom bitch.
You
I'm
just stuck
joking.
on that, huh, Devin?
No, it's
Out of
like-
all the things that happen in that
Because
show.
usually the nerdy guy is the smart one, but this guy just works out a Walmart manager, and then just decides like, you know, what would be a good idea. You know, this guy who almost tries to kill me on a regular basis.
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep working for this guy. That seems like a good idea.
Sierra, what shocked you the most?
Probably that both of his husbands were straight, basically.
Oh, that was hilarious. He's like,
That-
I like women.
Do you think they're really straight,
That
or
was
is it just
so
the
funny.
meth
No, they're
talking?
definitely straight, bro. The meth was
I
saying
think-
they're gay. That was the meth.
because it. Yeah, I don't know.
I don't get that though. Like, does meth just turn certain people gay?
No, it's just easily influenced.
Right?
Or
Yeah.
you're just like you're
can
just
do
under.
anything.
Yeah, you're just like so high. Like, oh yeah, of course I'll like suck your dick. Give me
Yeah.
that meth.
Yeah,
Pretty
exactly.
much, that dude's offering them like
It's
a lot
like
Place
of
to
money,
live.
Sure.
his
Yeah,
first
free
husband.
food,
You
free
can
place
tell
to
he
live.
smokes because look at his
Yeah.
teeth.
Bro, his teeth, I was like,
Yeah, he's like
No.
almost
See-
gum.
I think
Did you
that
see
shocked me
he
the
fixed his
most.
teeth?
He did in real life?
Yeah, I guess Netflix recorded footage, but they didn't put it on the documentary. But his teeth look great now.
That's so funny.
Yeah.
No, I think
that's more the shock
shocked
value.
me the most because I was like, okay, he's gay, that's cool. Like, okay, but then there's like the 3-man wedding. I was like, what? I've never seen. I've heard of
Polygamy.
anything like that. That was
Yeah.
Yeah, but I just wanted that's what another thing that was like, wait, when did they get married? Because they didn't legalize gay marriage until recently, especially in that area. They probably would be cool with gay marriage.
That's a good
That's just
point.
me assuming.
It was
No,
like
that's a really good point.
2016 when the bill passed, correct?
Google it.
If I'm correct, when Obama did his thing, it was 2016.
You got a smartphone, right? Pull that
2016.
shit up.
Devin, go ahead and do it.
I'm like
2012?
6th grade.
Was it 2012?
That sounds more correct. I remember I was at.
Maybe
I remember
actually,
whose
you're
house
right.
I was at, and that was
No, you're
the
right.
time period.
It was 2012. So yeah, they had plenty of time to get married. Plenty of time.
It's 2008.
Because this is a recent documentary. We can't forget that. I know there's not a lot of technology in it, but it's very recent.
But when was that footage filmed? Because they filmed them for like what, 4 or 5 years?
Well, Travis died in 2019 or 18 or 17, or is it 17?
Gay marriage was legalized in 2008.
2008.
Oh well, no.
Yeah, that's not right.
No,
wait, no. Same-sex marriage in the U.S. Here it is, June 26, 2015.
Oh, so I was closer to 2016.
Struck down all bans on same-sex marriage.
Maybe 2012 was like some states doing it.
Yeah, well, either way, I mean, they got married. That was pretty shocking.
To be fair, a lot of laws are ridiculous.
Mm-hmm.
Like in some states, you can't buy alcohol on a Sunday because it's the Lord's Day. In this current year.
It's current year.
It's
you know who I kind of feel bad for? The guy that Joe paid to kill. He didn't get his money, man.
That was so confusing.
But he was gonna kill someone.
No, he didn't. He was never gonna kill him. He was just taking the money.
He took $3,000 and ran.
I know
that guy was shady.
He was shady. But if I had to support anybody, it would be him. He was like the most. Because like the guy who gets paid to do something is not as bad as the guys who choose to screw somebody over. You know? Yeah. Like who's worse, Joe or the guy who he paid?
I don't know. I think Joe is equally terrible.
Because Joe is too much of a coward to actually do it, so he has to pay somebody else. The person taking the money
the thing is, he couldn't do it because
materialistic,
so
they just take the money. What are you saying, Dev?
Joe had too much heat on him. He was too popular. They wanted him to do it so he could go to jail. He couldn't do it because they would know he would be doing it. So he had to get someone outside to take her out.
But it's obvious that he would get somebody outside at the same time.
Yeah.
But what was, okay, clearly they talked about how much he hated her, but what was the actual incentive of getting her killed? Like, that's so stupid.
Well, he was falling off the deep end. He's falling off the deep end. So
yeah.
I mean, even if she got killed, the husband will take the money.
But would he still run the Tiger Park?
Speaking of the husband.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the Simp Lord.
Yeah, Simp Lord. That's his new name. Gosh. Yeah. Bro, that picture. I'll put the picture up. But the picture of him wearing the tiger outfit on the ground while he has a leash on.
Can you put that up without getting sued?
No, we can put that up.
Fair rights use and all that shit.
When he first walked onto the screen, I thought, because it was a scene of him falling behind her, and it was really awkward, and I thought he was just an employee because of how awkwardly he interacted with her. Yeah. And then the next scene, it talks about them being married, and it was so confusing. I thought he was just some creepy
What was
employee.
your opinions on Carroll? Like, how did it change from the beginning to the end?
Well, I thought she was a wine mom from, like, the beginning. She looked like a Karen. Like
Karen.
Yeah, like if something went wrong, she would want to see your manager, and if not, she'd probably try to sue you in a heartbeat. She looks like one of the Walmart freak out moms that like loses her shit because there's not enough chicken nuggets or something.
I didn't hate her that much until the end. Her. Until the end, like I mean, not until the end, until like it progressed. Of course,
until you realized that she could have killed her husband.
She did kill her husband. I think she did it.
She's as bad as Joe.
They're
See, that's
all
where I disagree with
terrible.
people. I don't think she was as bad as the others. And okay, why is no one talking about Doc? Honestly,
No, Doc
he's
is
the
pretty.
most
Bro, at the
he
end,
He
oh
emotionally
my
he
abused a lot
sounded
of
so
women,
shady
right?
he sounded so
oh
shady at the
yeah.
end. And yeah, and the way he had those girls like working like
He had
24/7.
he had sex slaves basically, and why is like no one's talking
Yeah,
about
like
him
he
at
emotionally
Uh,
all?
abused them.
Because remember what they said in the show. People care about animals more than they care about humans.
They care more about
Crazy.
the animals than themselves,
Mhm.
basically.
Hey, what's something that you care about more than humans for you guys?
Ooh.
Free speech.
Ooh. You can't say that.
Well, I just did.
Wait, why can't you say that? That's retarded. Stupid.
I don't know, like I'm not really political, but that's like the one thing I'll fight for.
Oh my
It's like
gosh.
freedom of expression,
Oh my gosh.
More
Right.
than
as long as it
humans.
doesn't call for violence.
Probably
God.
polluting the air. Like I know how it's affecting us, but I'm fine with polluting the air.
So you care? Wait.
I'm
So
sorry
you
you
wait.
didn't say like climate change.
That's what you care about more? Pollution?
No, like I want pollution to progress.
Yeah. You care about pollution. You want pollution
Like
to progress more than humans.
yeah.
Oh my! Talk about things you can't say, dude. People are gonna. Woo.
Ooh.
Goodness gracious, that is hilarious. All right. Well, I think we have a lot of good stuff. This is pretty entertaining. This is as fun as the first one for sure.
This
I
is
think
really
it's
entertaining.
I think it's more fun. Um,
It would be even more fun if Devon had video next
yeah.
time. Hint,
No, this
hint.
is good anticipation. They're gonna want to see it. They're gonna be like, "Who
Yeah,
is
true.
this guy?" So
Right.
we're
Yeah,
definitely
Or
do a
gonna
like his
face
see.
last
reveal.
Yeah, no, there's no
If I
video
get like
last time.
100 views.
time.
Would you do a face review?
Sure.
Oh my
Fuck it.
Devin,
god.
you gotta make a Twitter. Just make a Twitter account with like no face on it, just so they can like talk to you.
I mean, I only have a Twitter for all the spam and shit to
Mhm.
get like free shit off at restaurants.
My God, dude, there's such thing as coupons, bro.
Yeah, that's what I use for. You have to
Man's never
like
heard of
them
a
on Twitter.
coupon.
You gotta follow them on
Open your
Google. You gotta
mailbox, idiot.
subscribe to their Instagram and all that shit to get like the current coupons and shit.
Mhm.
I've been spending so much money on Uber Eats, Postmates, and DoorDash.
Are you
buying-
really tripping that hard, dude?
Really?
You're not going
No.
outside? Oh
Bruh.
my goodness, bro.
No.
She ain't even going to get
Dude,
food.
Grubhub has free delivery right now for KFC and like
Bro,
Taco
just
Bell.
drive there. Why are you gotta?
I'm driving like through drive-throughs once in a while.
Oh, but why are you doing Grubhub? Just because the coronavirus?
I don't do Grubhub.
I've been using
I do
Grubhub because they have free
DoorDash.
delivery
Have
right
you been
now.
Have you been doing DoorDash before the virus?
Yeah, no, that's actually a before the virus thing. You can.
Oh, okay. You got to check the
That's-
receipts.
Yeah, you can receipt check me on that. It's
Okay,
just
for sure.
upticked a little bit.
Okay, I can understand the uptick, but if you just started because of everything, I'll be like,
No. The only thing that's changed, yeah, it's just not going outside for shit I don't need. It's pretty like
how do you feel not working? Because you're a workaholic.
that shit sucks.
Oh man, you can't do that.
Today was my peak spiral.
Did you get laid off?
Yeah.
Because I did.
Breaking news.
Oh my god.
Everyone's fucking jobless.
Devon's happy that everyone at the Cove is now fired.
You guys are finally on my level.
No, but honestly, I was gonna. I don't. No, I'm not gonna say it.
No, don't say it. Just keep your business to yourself. We're not here to talk about personal life, but
No, I meant like
Yeah.
I still want a job after this.
I still want a job. I mean, make some
yeah,
bread.
most people do. Like, you probably need a job more than anyone. That's probably your outlet.
Because like
Right.
I was talking to a friend of mine. She has a job as a maid right now, cleaning houses. Like-
Consuela?
Well, I don't want to say her name.
All
I
right.
really got her
We just
name.
went full circle. Time to end it. Every time we go full circle, it's time to end it, right?
Yeah, that's
Is that
wrap it up.
How is this full circle? What?
Consuela? You don't. How'd you turn it off? All right.
I'm out.
All right, Devin. Do you have anything that you want to say that you shouldn't say?
Pretty much that I hope Marvel Industry Comics dies.
Okay.
All right. Hey,
Hey.
we all second that.
is they have been making some trash comics, and they lost sight of like just the good guys versus bad guys. They tried to throw in too much political shit. Now it's
They
just
did.
garbage.
They threw too much. They no. I agree with that strongly.
I mean,
you see those new superheroes?
yeah, you've seen the internet gas boy. Who the fuck is that? He has the power of a
Spider-Man?
smartphone. He can Google shit. How is that a superpower? Any guy with a gun.
You seen that obese
shot,
superhero?
he's dead.
They made an obese superhero.
Dora
Why?
the Fridge Explorer.
Because she represents what a regular person's like. It's a superhero. She's not supposed to be regular.
It's a she too.
She doesn't have
exactly.
a superpower. She just has a backpack that randomly spawns items.
She just has a smartphone. She's like Dora. She's like a fat Dora.
That's stupid.
Yeah, it's retarded.
The whole point is
That's why I just like give up on shit. That's why I like anime and shit. They don't give a fuck about all of that politics.
Yeah,
they just do what they want.
They keep it hentai,
no matter how stupid. It depends on which studio, but yeah.
well.
All right. Well, Devon, thank you for saying that. Thank you for saying all of this. Thank you guys both. Really appreciate you guys coming on.
This is good comics.
The Hawaii Pod. That's what we're gonna call our little thing. You know, like this little faction that we have. We'll call that the Hawaii Pod under the What is the New Black Podcast.
I like it.
New Black Podcast.
A little quarantine cast.
No, Devon. All right. Thank you everybody for listening to What is the New Black Podcast featuring the Hawaii crew, whatever we call it. Appreciate you guys for coming on. Thank you, Sierra. Thank you, Devon. It was fun. And there we go.